There's the patriarch. And here's Buck Duke. He's the one that turned it into a monopoly. All right, this is where Buck Duke revolutionized the industry. He adapted a mechanical rolling machine to roll cigarettes. It was done by hand by women. And this machines could really crank it out. Erwin Cotton Mills is it's over near Duke campus. No longer there. This is a press for chewing tobacco. Working in tobacco factories. Actually, it was a pretty good paying job for this area at the time. But it was mechanized. And boy, did they crank them out. Rose Wright Packer. Wow, look at that machine. James Bonsack. He patented the cigarette machine in 1880. It took away the job of the hand rollers and turned it into industrial. And here's the man, Buck Duke. See if I can get it with the light glare's not on it. He's the one that created the huge business. Became a monopoly. He formed the giant American Tobacco Company, a merger of 5 larger cigarette manufacturers. He was a marketing genius. There's Mr. Reynolds. Reynolds' family came from Virginia, gravitated down to Winston-Salem, founded Reynolds Tobacco, R.J. Reynolds. John T. Dalton. No, he's the bag tagger. And George W. Hill, look at him puffing away. He founded CCB, and as well as a part owner of American Tobacco. The Industrial Revolution. The machines made it a mass industry. This is called a Bonsack feeder. I think Bonsack was the guy that invented this machine. Put it in the hopper there. It had to be blended and had to be a certain temperature. And then those cigarettes, look at them. Wow. A cigarette packaging machine. Now, maybe doing this tour backwards here. Bag jack. Okay, this is the before the mechanized machinery. The tobacco would be put in tobacco bags, little cotton bags. The bag jack. Bull Durham smoking tobacco. Invention of the tear knot, the tie boy, set atop the machine, tied the machine, the bag's closed. Kids, they had kids doing this. Wow. So where did the kids sit? Right there? Cigar rolling. It was mainly in Tampa and Cuba. They didn't have too much cigar production here in North Carolina that I'm aware of. And the wooden Indian cigar holder. This is the original American Tobacco logo. Wow. Now what is this, a piano? Oh, it's a sculpture. Early advertising. Tobacco created the modern consumer advertising business, or was instigator of it, because they advertise extremely heavily. Not to mention the fact that they had something else going for them, an addictive product. But the advertising was to create a brand name, brand awareness, which is the mainstay of marketing. Wow, look at this. Bull Durham. Genuine Bull Durham, smoking tobacco. Caddy labels, what does that mean? Wooden caddies, oh. Crates of chewing tobacco. Oh, look how elaborate these things are. And sexy. Yeah, here's where Buck Duke was a ruthless guy, a ruthless competitor. He went from a wagon load of tobacco and 2 blind mules to a monopoly. It was called the Tobacco Trust. It was a monopoly, basically. Here we go. Before, you had all these tobacco companies. After, you had American Tobacco. And here it is, the famous Bull Durham in a pouch. Mangum stores in Bahama. Typical that the tobacco salesman, cigarette salesmen go around and they have all these lavish signs on country stores. There's a thermometer. Lucky Strike, LSMFB. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Camels, so mild, they taste so good. Oh, look at these sexy ladies that are doing that. Wow, bubblegum machine. So when Buck Duke hooked up with Madison Avenue, he created a monster. There's the Philip Morris boy. (1940s). They got all those servicemen, 12 million of them, hooked on cigarettes. Hey, here's Matt Dillon. Look at there, Matt Dillon smoking L&M. (1960s) up, so when the beginning of the end. Look at that, women. Started advertising to women. Look how long a cigarette with the filter is on it. Pall Mall, L&M. It's made in Durham, Chesterfield's, Durham, Prince Albert. And look, this is a 40s and 50s home. Let's see. Oh, they got a TV. Kids are playing dominoes. Parents are smoking away with a cigarette ashtray. Look at that one. That was kind of a standard thing. So you could just sit there and flick the ashes into the ashtray. And of course everything smelled of cigarette smoke. But look at this groovy 50s clock.